So this is the wood burning stove. When you come here, we're going to start you off with a couple pieces of wood. If you need more wood, we have it outside. It's $1 a piece. If you could Venmo us, we'll have a QR code for that. It has to be this wood out here because it's 12 inches. Typical wood you get at the store is 16 inches, so it's not going to fit in this stove. When starting a fire, we also provide you with a couple pieces of this is called fat wood. It's a starter for the fire. What I like to do is put one piece in here, put the fat wood in, and then lean another piece on top of that fat wood, kind of straight up with it. And then use your lighter and light the bottom of the fat wood. See, it starts burning pretty quickly. And just let it sit there. Keep the door open so it could get some oxygen. It'll take a couple minutes here. So also we have these gloves. So once the fire gets going, you're gonna wanna put these gloves on to open the door, as well as put the new pieces of firewood in. This gets extremely hot, so you don't wanna burn your hands. So make sure you're using this to open it up and put the new firewood in. Also, just remember that the top and the sides of this get extremely hot. So once this fire gets burning, make sure that nobody's touching that. Once the fire goes out and you have ash, we have this ash bucket here. You can dump the ashes in. Use this shovel to get into the stove and put it in here. If you want to use the wood burning stove oven down here, I also recommend using the gloves. But this part up here, if you put it down, it's going to heat up the stove more. Up is not going to heat up the stove, so down to heat up the stove. There's a little thermometer down here. It's not completely accurate, so you just kind of have to base it on, just keep your eye on it. So once the fire starts going, close this up. This knob here, the fire just started, so it's not hot yet. Once it starts going, I definitely recommend using the gloves because this gets extremely hot as well. But this is your airflow. So if you want the fire to burn quicker, turn it counterclockwise. You can see there's a gap here letting air in. Turn it clockwise. It's gonna slow how fast you're burning the wood. Don't close it all the way because then you have not really oxygen. So you always wanna leave it open just a little bit. And that's gonna slow how quickly you're using the wood. So there's also, if you don't want to use the wood to start it, we have some small pieces of wood. This won't be provided, but there is a tool that you can use outside that will break it down, and I'll show you how to use that.